shit! Oh shit!
Run.
That's right, folks. Run. And welcome back to another problem with that. And tonight's problem with that, polls. Polls are everywhere. On the news, on your phone, splashed across headlines like they're gospel truth. Candidate up 3 points. Public opinion shifts. Americans overwhelmingly support. But here's the problem with that. Most national polls survey around 1,000 people to represent more than 330 million Americans. Yes, statisticians will tell you that that can be accurate within a margin of error, but that margin matters. A 3-point lead with a 3-point margin of error isn't a lead, it's a maybe. Yet, the headlines rarely say maybe, they say momentum. And let's talk about who actually answers these surveys. Who picks up the phone anymore for an unknown number? Who responds to political text messages? The people who do often are more politically engaged, more opinionated, or simply have more time on their hands. That's not necessarily America. That's a slice of it. Then there's the wording. Ask somebody if they support protecting democracy, and you'll get one answer. Ask if they support federal control over elections, and you might get another. Even if you're talking about the same issue. Polls don't just measure opinion, sometimes they frame it. And here's where it gets deeper. Polls don't just reflect reality, they influence it. What voted here, their candidate has no chance, they stay home. When donors hear the race is over, money dries up. When the media calls something inevitable, people start believing it as so. Polls are supposed to be a thermometer taking the temperature of the country. But too often they are a thermostat, changing the temperature instead. Now, this isn't about rejecting data. It's about remembering what it is. A snapshot, not a prophecy. A sample, not the whole story. An estimate, not destiny. The problem with that is simple. When we start treating projections like outcomes and perception like fact, we stop thinking for ourselves. We start reacting to numbers instead of convictions. And the problem with that is democracy was never meant to be decided by predictions. It was meant to be decided by the people.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Run.